Welcome to Illuminati Silver. We tell you the truth about silver. Today is Wednesday, the 20th of March 2019, and we're commenting on reports that the China-US trade talks are to resume again next week, and why their success is important for all parties involved. The Wall Street Journal reported earlier today that US Trade Representative Robert Lighthizer and Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin plan to fly to Beijing next week to meet with Chinese Vice President Liu to continue with trade talks. It also stated that Mr Liu will be heading a Chinese delegation to continue talks in Washington the following week, with the aim of closing a deal by late April. The previous talks between these two countries broke up without a deal on the 15th of February. But President Trump did in fact delay a 1st of March deadline for raising tariffs, citing the progress being made. The issue between the two countries can be summarised as the US wanting China to open its markets to foreign imports and removing the large state subsidies and support to indigenous businesses, thereby giving them a competitive price advantage, and China wanting the US to remove its tariffs and not impose more. We are aware that should such a deal not be achieved, the US has promised to more than double the 10% tariffs on $250 billion worth of Chinese goods and impose new tariffs on an additional $267 billion worth of Chinese products, and China has threatened to retaliate with additional tariffs of its own. There is little doubt in international markets that this trade war is contributing to what is already a slowdown in world economic growth, and it is in the interests of all parties involved to see and ultimately agree a resolution to this problem. Our view is that such an agreement will eventually be reached, and there is a lot of pressure on President Trump to maintain and not jeopardize what appears, at least for the moment, to be a relatively buoyant economy. With China and the US forecasting lower GDP growth for 2019 and 2020, it is imperative that even their downgraded forecasts are not further adversely affected. Whilst most business leaders agree that his tactic of tariffs is harmful short-term and should not be continued indefinitely, many also admit that they do put Trump and the US in a good negotiating position. And we shall witness in the coming weeks whether such advantages result in a positive outcome both for the US and for world trade as a whole. What do you think? We hope you have found this video interesting and informative, and if so, please give it a thumbs up and share it on social media. Please ensure that you have subscribed to our channel and press the bell sign so that you are notified of any future videos. Also, kindly visit our website at illuminatisilver.com, and if you haven't already done so, please subscribe either as a free or paying member for regular email updates and offers. Disclaimer: Illuminati Silver owners come from a background of banking, international wealth management and economics. Having now retired from these worlds, we are not qualified to give investment advice. Therefore, this and other productions must not be deemed to be giving such advice and merely represent the personal views of its owners.